Cowboys Nation. Welcome to your ultimate destination for all things Dallas Cowboys. From the latest news, game analyses, rumors, to deep dives into player performances and strategies, we've got you covered. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a play. Let's dive into everything you need to know about America's team. The Dallas Cowboys are stirring up the rumor mill once again, and fans cannot stop talking about the latest whispers surrounding the defensive powerhouse they are reportedly bringing in. Word on the street is that Brian Burns could be the new face of the Cowboys defense, a player who has been on the radar of several top franchises for years due to his unmatched ability to pressure quarterbacks and disrupt offenses in ways that most defensive ends can only dream of. Analysts suggest that Burns' presence could fundamentally alter the way opposing teams approach the Cowboys, forcing them to rethink their entire offensive strategy. Sources close to the organization hint that the coaching staff sees Burns as the missing piece in a defensive puzzle that has shown flashes of brilliance, but lacked a true game-changer at the edge position. Fans are already imagining the highlight reels of Burns turning potential touchdowns into fumbles and quarterback sacks that completely shift the momentum of a game. Speculation is rife that the Cowboys may be willing to restructure contracts or make additional moves to ensure Burns feels fully supported, with insiders suggesting that this is not just a standard acquisition, but a statement of intent. The possibility of Burns anchoring the defense has reignited excitement in a fan base that has been craving dominance and consistency at the defensive end, and the energy surrounding this rumor has reached a fever pitch in Dallas circles. The conversation around Brian Burns joining the Dallas Cowboys has sparked countless debates among football pundits, social media communities, and casual fans who are starting to realize the sheer potential impact of this acquisition. According to insiders, the Cowboys see Burns as more than just a player who can rush the passer. They envision him as the linchpin of a defense that could redefine how the team approaches every game. Strategists believe that Burns' skill set allows for innovative defensive schemes that can adapt in real time, creating unpredictable matchups for opposing offenses. Rumors also suggest that the coaching staff has been in talks with Burns' representatives for months, signaling a level of commitment that goes beyond a typical player signing. Analysts point out that Burns' ability to pressure quarterbacks, chase down running backs, and anchor the edge against the run makes him a unique commodity, one that could elevate the Cowboys into a level of defensive dominance rarely seen in the modern NFL. The speculation continues that Burns' leadership and experience could be equally valuable off the field, mentoring younger players and instilling a mentality of relentless aggression. Fans are buzzing about potential defensive formations, imagining how Burns' presence could transform ordinary matchups into high-stakes, adrenaline-pumping battles that favor Dallas. While nothing has been officially confirmed, the sheer volume of whispers has created an atmosphere of anticipation that is practically tangible, with everyone waiting for the next hint of confirmation from team insiders. Sources hint that the Dallas Cowboys' interest in Brian Burns has been a long-standing storyline, with rumors suggesting that the franchise has monitored his career trajectory with intense scrutiny. Football commentators speculate that the Cowboys have been strategizing for this move for years, identifying Burns as the type of defensive talent that can thrive in their system and elevate a defense that has struggled with consistency in key moments. Analysts argue that Burns' combination of speed, agility, and instinctive football IQ allows him to disrupt offenses in ways that other players simply cannot replicate. Fans on social media have started creating speculative discussions about how Burns might change the dynamics of the team, imagining scenarios where he becomes the centerpiece of a defensive front capable of dictating the pace and flow of games. Industry insiders hint that the acquisition of Burns could be more than a tactical decision. It could represent a shift in the Cowboys' identity, embracing a philosophy where defensive dominance is central to the team's strategy. Speculation is also building around how the coaching staff might adjust schemes to maximize Burns' impact, potentially pairing him with complementary talent to create a synergy that few other teams could match. While all of this remains speculative, the narrative around Burns' potential arrival is already shaping conversations across sports media, turning what could be a routine signing into a storyline charged with intrigue and high expectations. Rumors indicate that Brian Burns' possible move to the Dallas Cowboys could have ripple effects throughout the league, as rival teams prepare for a player whose presence on the field could fundamentally alter game plans. Analysts are theorizing that Burns' ability to generate pressure without relying on help from linebackers or defensive backs makes him a rare talent whose influence can extend beyond the defensive line. Speculative chatter also revolves around the potential for Burns to inspire a new culture within the Cowboys locker room, bringing a mentality of accountability, intensity, and relentless pursuit of excellence that could reshape the team's overall approach to games. Fans are imagining scenarios in which Burns consistently forces turnovers, pressures quarterbacks into mistakes, and shifts momentum at critical junctures, creating highlight reels that dominate sports networks. Industry insiders whisper about potential strategic matchups against some of the league's top offenses, suggesting that Burns' presence alone could make certain teams rethink their approach before even stepping onto the field. While all of this remains in the realm of rumor, the excitement surrounding the speculation has reignited discussions about the Cowboys' defensive philosophy and long-term strategy. The notion that a single player could catalyze such dramatic change has fans, commentators, and rival teams alike eagerly awaiting confirmation, even as the story continues to evolve with each new tidbit of insider information. There's talk that the Dallas Cowboys' pursuit of Brian Burns is not just about his on-field abilities, but also about the broader implications for team branding and fan engagement. Speculation suggests that bringing Burns on board could send a message that the franchise is committed to defensive excellence, potentially attracting more fans and increasing visibility across media platforms. Analysts propose that Burns' potential impact could extend into merchandising, promotional campaigns, and social media narratives, with the excitement surrounding his rumored arrival driving engagement and conversation far beyond standard game analysis. Sports commentators theorize that the Cowboys may be positioning Burns as the defensive figurehead of the franchise, someone who embodies both the intensity of the team and the strategic vision of the coaching staff. Rumors also indicate that discussions about Burns' role involve not just defensive schemes, but leadership responsibilities, suggesting that the Cowboys see him as capable of mentoring emerging talent and instilling a culture of discipline and competitive drive. Fans are imagining how Burns' integration into the defensive lineup might elevate performances across the board, creating a domino effect where his energy and skill amplify the effectiveness of every teammate. The speculation has grown so intense that casual observers, commentators, and hardcore fans are all actively theorizing about how Burns' presence could redefine the identity of the Cowboys' defense, making the rumor one of the most tantalizing storylines in the league. Industry insiders hint that Brian Burns' rumored connection with the Dallas Cowboys has stirred conversations beyond just the team and its fan base, influencing league-wide discussions about defensive strategy and talent acquisition. Analysts are speculating that the potential signing represents a calculated move designed to shift the balance of power in the league, signaling that Dallas is serious about constructing a defense capable of challenging any offense. Rumors abound that Burns' arrival could spark a wave of tactical innovation within the coaching staff, with schemes designed to leverage his speed, strength, and field awareness to create matchup nightmares for opposing quarterbacks. Fans are theorizing about the long-term implications, imagining seasons where Burns' presence transforms routine defensive plays into momentum-altering events that dictate outcomes and redefine what it means to compete against the Cowboys. Commentary has turned to how this speculation might impact future drafts and acquisitions, with insiders suggesting that adding Burns could influence the team's approach to selecting complementary talent in subsequent seasons. While the official word remains elusive, the persistent chatter has created a narrative that positions Burns as a transformative figure, someone whose rumored arrival is already shaping perceptions, strategies, and expectations in ways that go far beyond a simple roster move. The anticipation and intrigue surrounding this potential signing have elevated the discussion to a near-obsessive level, making every hint or leak about Burns a headline-generating event. Speculation continues to swirl around the Dallas Cowboys and the possibility of Brian Burns joining the ranks, with fans, analysts, and insiders alike diving into what this move could mean for the franchise's defensive identity. Sources whisper that Burns' potential arrival is not merely about adding another defensive weapon. It represents a strategic pivot toward creating a unit capable of dictating the flow of games in a way that few defenses can manage. Observers note that Burns' ability to generate pressure from the edge, combined with his instinctual play recognition, could allow the Cowboys to implement more aggressive and creative schemes, forcing opposing offenses to adapt in real time or risk disaster. The rumor mill suggests that Burns' leadership qualities, coupled with his experience facing elite quarterbacks, could have a multiplier effect, elevating younger players and transforming the entire defensive mindset of the team. Fans have flooded social media with theoretical lineups and highlight reels, imagining Burns as the catalyst who converts ordinary drives into high-intensity battles that swing momentum in favor of Dallas. The persistent chatter hints that coaching staff might already be considering specialized packages designed exclusively to leverage Burns' unique talents, a move that could redefine how the team approaches defensive planning and game day execution. As speculation grows, even rival teams are reportedly monitoring the situation, aware that the potential addition of Burns could disrupt offensive strategies league-wide, further emphasizing the magnitude of the rumors circulating in the football world. The buzz around Brian Burns' potential integration into the Dallas Cowboys defense has sparked endless debates about how this signing could reshape the team's strategic approach. Analysts are theorizing that Burns' presence may allow the defensive coordinator to experiment with unpredictable blitzes and stunts that put constant pressure on opposing quarterbacks, forcing hurried throws, misreads, and critical errors. Rumors also suggest that Burns' influence could extend beyond XS and OS, serving as a locker room leader who instills discipline, intensity, and a championship mindset among teammates who are still developing their professional identities. Fans are envisioning moments where Burns' speed and agility on the edge completely alter offensive schemes, turning high-stakes games into highlight-filled spectacles dominated by the Cowboys' defensive prowess. Industry insiders hint that the rumored signing could have cascading effects on the team's future drafts, with management potentially adjusting selections to complement Burns' unique skill set and maximize his impact on the field. Conversations are rife with speculation about how Burns' ability to create chaos without relying on help from others could allow the Cowboys to take calculated risks in their defensive formations, effectively reshaping the perception of what the franchise stands for. Even without official confirmation, the rumor has taken on a life of its own, driving excitement and strategic theorizing among fans, analysts, and competitors alike, who are all eager to see if the Cowboys can transform speculation into reality. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Dallas Cowboys. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. There is growing chatter that Brian Burns' rumored arrival to the Dallas Cowboys could have a domino effect on the entire team culture, influencing everything from practice intensity to leadership hierarchies. Analysts speculate that Burns' commitment to excellence and relentless pursuit of opponents could become a benchmark for younger players, raising the overall level of performance within the squad. Fans are buzzing with excitement at the thought of Burns patrolling the edge, imagining the defensive heroics, the momentum-shifting plays, and the pressure he could exert on quarterbacks game after game. Insiders suggest that the Cowboys front office sees Burns not just as a player, but as a transformative figure capable of embodying a philosophy of domination and consistency, setting the tone for seasons to come. Rumors also hint at potential strategic collaborations, with Burns working closely with the coaching staff to refine blitz packages, anticipate offensive tendencies, and ensure that the defensive unit can adapt fluidly to any scenario on the field. The anticipation surrounding Burns' potential signing has become a talking point across sports networks, fan forums, and analysis shows, with each new rumor adding layers of intrigue and speculation. Whether or not this move materializes, the narrative has already injected energy and optimism into a fan base eager for defensive supremacy, illustrating the power of a single player to alter the trajectory of a franchise before even stepping onto the field. Speculation continues to suggest that Burns' potential role with the Dallas Cowboys may extend far beyond standard defensive duties, encompassing mentoring responsibilities and an ability to galvanize the locker room. Analysts propose that Burns' experience facing top-tier quarterbacks and operating in high-pressure situations could provide younger teammates with insights and confidence that elevate their performance in critical moments. Fans are captivated by the thought of Burns' presence, instilling a relentless competitive edge across the defensive lineup. Imagining plays where his speed, precision, and anticipation create chaos for opposing offenses and dominate game narratives. Industry insiders hint that the coaching staff may already be envisioning scenarios where Burns' abilities are maximized, using him in innovative formations that exploit his strengths while forcing opponents into uncomfortable and reactive positions. Rumors even extend to speculation about potential contract negotiations and incentives designed to ensure that Burns is fully committed and aligned with the team's defensive philosophy. This buzz has fueled fan anticipation to extraordinary levels, with social media communities and discussion boards dissecting every angle of what Burns could bring to Dallas. The cumulative speculation paints a picture of a franchise ready to embrace a new defensive identity, where Burns serves as the cornerstone of a strategy built around disruption, dominance, and game-changing plays that captivate audiences and frustrate opponents alike. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Dallas Cowboys, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. We always look forward to your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.